Hey guys, we're back. As you can see, I've got the rifle now set up in the vise. It's been field stripped. I have it on these two books back here to kind of keep it from being uphill. This kind of puts it at a kind of a downhill angle where the excess solvent can run out the end of the barrel instead of down in the action. Okay, let's get started. We're going to take our cleaning rod first here. Our good cleaning rod. We're going to screw the bore mop right into the end of it. Get a rag here. Take our hoppies, saturate our bore mop. You don't have to get it soaking wet, but you just, it's gonna, right down the barrel it goes. About 3 times would be good enough. Let that solvent do its work here. Next thing we're going to do is put the brass bristle brush. We're going to put that on. We're going to lightly put a little hoppies on it too. Send it down the barrel and back. I like to do it about 20 times. Down and back, that'd be 40 times altogether. Set it aside. Put our jag on, our patch jag. Also, it's kind of important to wipe this rod down. Keep it wiped down. Now we want to take a couple of patches, put a little hoppies on them. And we're going to send them down the barrel. Okay, that's what your first patch is gonna look like. Kind of nasty. Everything's kind of fighting me today for some reason. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's getting a little better. Let's get us a couple more. As you can see, it gets better with each pass. get this contrary thing back to this rifle here. Alright, I'm going to turn this patch over and send it down the other way. On the other side. Kind of be conservative with our patches. Everything costs money. Everything's expensive nowadays. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, she's good and clean now, guys. Let's put a little oil in the old girl. I can show you how I do it here. I take a patch, put a drop of oil, a drop of oil, a drop of oil, a drop of oil, and a drop of oil in the middle. This is going to oil that barrel sufficiently. You don't want a lot of oil on your guns, because I tell you why. You set them, you oil your heavily, oil your guns, and then you set them on the butt, prop them up in the corner, and then all that oil runs right down and gets in this stock. And you don't want that. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So let's send one more down it to dry it out. Oh, yeah. That's clean as can be. I tell you what, if you've got one of these available, I like to take my air compressor, blow it out. That gets all the oil and stuff out of the barrel. So let's put her back together right quick. I don't really know how long this video is, but I'm hoping it's not too long. I take a little hops on my brush here. I brush down the front of that bolt, get it soaking. I brush down all the parts, the ejector. I like to clean these screws too while I got it out. Everything gets cleaning. Come back with a good rag, wipe it all down. Y'all gonna have to look over my camera work. I know a lot of this stuff's out of frame. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, and I'm not good at it yet. I'll get better. Everybody's got to learn, right? Everybody's got to learn. Okay. Now this bolt, I like to take just a little bit of this grease, get it on my finger, not much. Don't have to have much grease. Grease and oil attracts dirt. You don't want that. Any place you see a shiny spot, put a little grease on it. Also, take you a Q-tip, this little track, this little channel here that the ejector rides in. Put a little grease in it. Don't have a lot. And wipe off the excess, the patch. Yeah, should be in good shape. Put a little grease on the ejector. See these shiny spots right here? When you see a shiny spot like that, that means that metal is rubbing metal. The gun is marrying itself in. But a little lubrication on those spots will go a long way. Help protecting your gun. Okay. First thing we want to do is get the ejector back in, and this little detent right here goes right down in that hole. Sits in there just like that. You can feel it when it finds its home. And the bolt, this is the top of the bolt. It goes in just like that, slides in. Need to kind of pull back on your trigger a little bit. Let it find its way. I'm going to have to do this off camera, guys. Get it started, and I'll come back and show you. Okay. It's started now. So what you want to do is hold down on your ejector and just slide your bolt on up. I think the ejector slipped out of the... Oh, there it is, back now. Yeah, your bolt should just slide right on up. It's going to ride right in... The ejector's going to ride right in that channel. Okay, now we're going to take our lever. We're going to put our lever back in here. Bolt needs to come up just a little. Just let it come up in there till it finds its home. You can tell when it finds its home because you can slide it back and forth like that. Okay, take our screw. Right back down in there. Real carefully. I like to keep my fingers down there to keep it off. Just torque it. You don't have to crank down on it. Just snug is fine. As you can see, it operates just fine. On these screws here, guys, there's another YouTuber that that I think a lot of, his videos, and he's got a saying, when a screw stops turning, stop turning. I think that's good advice. Yeah, torque down on these screws too many times, and I know that's never a good outcome. Well, anyway, guys, we got you all stripped down, cleaned up, and ready to go. I sure thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it's useful to you. And stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Bye.